Welcome back. It's Ask the Expert. Michael Pilon is here from Romantic Fireplaces and Barbecues. Beautiful store, beautiful showroom out in Orleans, right by the traffic, that crazy traffic circle. So you can watch all the people go about
Just
their business.
watch them spin around all day long.
Yeah, go around in circles. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. You can also email us or Facebook us. We're talking about apartment-style or condo-style fireplaces, that sort of thing, that look like fireplaces, also ethanol burning, the candles we got. And we open up the whole thing to other questions. And sure enough, Andrew's got an interesting question for us this morning, and I don't think we've ever entertained a question like this.
No,
Andrew,
this could be the first.
Good morning, Andrew. How are you? Andrew, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What's your question, my friend?
I want to know if fondue fuel is the same as this ethanol fuel.
If fondue fuel is the same as ethanol?
Well, the difference with the fondue fuel is it's the same type of product. The major difference with that is that there's no color in the fuel. So when you're burning fondue fuel, you could actually burn fondue fuel in these ethanol fireplaces, but it's going to be transparent, so you're not going to see the flame. You'll get the heat. And yes, it's going to be less money because you can buy that at Canadian Tire, but there's no flame. There's your difference.
Right. I get you. That's interesting. Interesting that Andrew would ask that question.
Because that's actually methanol is what instead of ethanol, fondue fuel is a methanol product.
Right.
And that's what the difference is, Kurt. So.
I noticed the ethanol fuel doesn't. It's not a large container that it comes in, right?
No, that's it.
And this thing's been burning since you got here.
Yeah. So
how long does one of these things last?
Well, this particular container, it actually with the media, you can put 2 liters in it, Kurt, and that will burn for 3.5 hours, just the way it is.
Just like that?
Just like that. And you got to remember, we're under some pretty bright lights here, and you can still see that beautiful yellow flame.
Right.
So in the right setting, when you turn the lights down, then that fireplace even intensifies and becomes 10 times more attractive.
Yeah. It's actually, we're going to bring the lights down, are we? Are we?
Oh, we're going to set the mood.
Still the big skylight up above, but let's see what happens when we bring the lights down. It's actually, this is how, see? Oh,
well, look at this. Now,
this is actually how Michael came up with the name for Romantic Fireplaces and Barbecues. Just one of these moments like this.
Well, and if you look now,
see, that looks beautiful.
It does look much better. You can see
and
it
so
now
do
with
the
lights
other
down.
fireplaces.
Well, yeah, if you focus in on the electric fireplaces, then you'll see that there is a pretty nice fire in these as well when they're in the right setting too.
Right, but there's no fire at all in either one of these on the end, just so you know.
Yeah, that's just electric, an image that's on the inside of the fireplace.
What do you think of, and it's not hot, by the way, hot to the touch at all?
Not at all.
Although it does provide heat. What kind of impact does a small heater like this, a small sort of fireplace-looking unit, for lack of better words, what sort of impact does that have on your heat bill?
Oh, these things will run with the heater on for about 9 cents an hour. So this is very economical.
9 cents an hour?
9 cents an hour. So you're talking about very cheap heat with the look. So that's why for something that you want to just go into an evening and you want to get a little blast of heat very quickly, an electric fireplace is a great option for that.
Yeah, excellent. I like that whole idea.
Oh, they're great.
Especially
they're
for people with, like you say, there's so many condos.
Oh, the condominium market is huge now here in Ottawa. Apartments.
There's a lot of, and studio spaces where it's all encompassing, so you don't need to heat the whole area, especially if you're living by yourself.
Well, you just want that heat in front of you, which is kind of nice.
And it's nice to look at.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Yeah. Tanya's on the phone from Orleans. Good morning, Tanya. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great, thanks.
Very good. You got a barbecue question, is that right?
No, it's a natural gas fireplace.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if you can tell me, is there any type of annual maintenance or anything that you're supposed to do to just your typical natural gas fireplace?
Okay. This is and something you have in your home, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good question.
So the typical thing with a fireplace is, yes, you should have them serviced. I tell people usually biannually, so every couple of years. If you're heating with the fireplace, but if you're heating full time with it, then kind of like a furnace, you should have it looked after and maintained every year. But definitely biannually, call somebody like us. We'll send a crew out, do a service call. We call it clean and service, and it's a maintenance program for fireplaces.
Just to have a look at it.
Yeah, that's it. And then
because you are dealing with gas and flames here.
No question. Yeah, and that's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, something gets clogged up along the way. You don't want to be having to handle that.
No, that's the
in
thing.
the heat of the moment. No pun intended. Yeah, you want
And
an
then-
expert to look at.
And then the wood, we're looking at wood, talking about wood in the rural areas now too. So you got your wood fireplaces, pellet stoves and that now too. So people need to clean these units. You know, if you're coming into a season, depending on the type of stove, the chimney must be clean. Pellet especially, make sure that that pellet stove, if it's going to burn properly, that it's clean. And if it's clean, it's going to run the way it's supposed to.
Right, right. Just make sure you have that maintenance done that is suggested when you buy the thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and follow it.
All right, we'll take a break, but we do have one more segment. If you've got questions about barbecues, questions about gas units in your home, questions about fireplaces, you've come to the right place, friends. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Email or Facebook us a question. We'll be back with more of Ask the Expert with Romantic Fireplaces and Barbecues after this.